I come to the Father, I come to the Son, I come to the Spirit, the three in one. I come to the water, just as I am, oh God, make me new once again. I've traveled.
Well, happy Friday. Welcome to Fridays with Francis. My apologies for this being so late and getting out, so it's probably going to be more like Saturday with Francis instead of Friday with Francis. It's been been one of those days, but I wanted to at least share a quick little thought with you for this Friday. I got another phone call today. It's a consistent, or maybe I should say persistent phone call. Have you gotten a phone call from Amy lately? I've gotten a call from Amy a number of times. Now, mind you, I don't know who Amy is, but I know she sells automobile warranties. And so I get these phone numbers. She apparently really gets around a lot because I get these phone numbers from all over the country. And I answer the phone, and lo and behold, it's Amy again. And she's calling to tell me about my automobile warranty. I really get kind of tired of that. And the other day, I had sort of rushed to answer the phone because I was expecting a phone call from a certain area. And this number was from that area. I thought, well, this must be that call. And I answered it. And it was Amy telling me about my automobile warranty again. And I got really angry. And didn't have exactly pleasant thoughts about Amy. But then I happened to think about a discussion that we've been having lately in some of the circles around here at the church, and where we've talked about forgiveness. What does forgiveness mean? And even though I have no way of calling Amy and no way of having a conversation with Amy, I recognize that forgiveness comes into play as it relates to Amy. The resentment that builds up toward that and other things that have happened across my life where people have mistreated me, I feel like, and so I want to get even, and so that sort of boils up inside of you. But the beauty of forgiveness is if you can ever get to the place that you can forgive someone, genuinely forgive someone, even if they're not willing to accept your forgiveness, or if there's no way you can reach them to tell them that they're forgiven, it releases you from all of that negative stuff that you've been carrying around. Jesus and the disciples encountered this. You see, Peter went to Jesus one day and said, Jesus, how many times should we really forgive? Is 7 enough? And Jesus said, try 70 times 7. Now, I don't believe that Jesus was just giving Peter a mathematical lesson. I think Jesus was trying to make a point that if for no other reason than our spiritual health, we need to be able to forgive as many times as we are offended, and to ask for forgiveness when we are the offender. So maybe today's a good day to look back across our years and think about all the ways that we've harbored some of those things from other people This has been a tough 12 months. It's been almost exactly 12 months since we all went into quarantine and had to deal with this COVID thing. A lot of things have happened in that period of time. A lot of things. And there's a bunch of us that need to recognize that forgiveness takes on a lot of shapes and sizes. And all we've got to do is look at our world right now and recognize the great deficit we have in our world is forgiveness. I believe there was a reason Jesus told that message. People talk about unity or the lack thereof. Well, I don't think there's ever going to be unity until we learn to forgive. So I'll share with you one conversation I had with an elderly gentleman one time when a pastoral visit I made. And he was lashing out, telling me about somebody in the church that had really done him wrong. The interesting thing is that both of the fellows still came to church, but he really lashed out in this visit. His wife was sitting there, and he was telling me a bunch of things. And finally I said to him, I said, well, sir, the Bible tells us that we should be willing to forgive. And he looked at me with a very sincere look on his face, and he said, oh, I forgive him, but I'm going to hold it against him the rest of my life. Don't think that's what Jesus was talking about. Forgiveness is throwing off the shackles that bind us and hold us to the resentment that we harbor towards someone else. Someone once said that revenge was like taking a drink of salt water. There's just no way that it'll quench your thirst. It just makes you thirstier. And if you keep drinking it, it will put you away. So on this Friday/Saturday, I invite you to think about this around the theme of forgiveness. And think about, is there anyone in your life that you need to release so that you can be free? I believe it's a good time for it, and I hope you'll find that beneficial. Well, my friends, I hope you've had a wonderful Friday, and I hope Saturday's even better. So until we get together again next week, God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend, and go in peace.
I come to the Father, I come to the Son, I come to the Spirit, the three in one. I come to the water, just as I am.